We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. When your sink is in trouble, you could call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
Thank you, Super Mario Bros. It seems like the only thing you haven't drained is my bank account.
The Super Mario Bros. Movie, a
Yeah, just read the
2023 American
synopsis.
computer animated film based off Nintendo's Mario game franchise, produced by Illumination, Universal Pictures, and Nintendo. And distributed by Universal.
I'm trying. Oh my gosh, we haven't done a review in so long. I'm trying to think of like how we even open this. So, first video back from a while. Put in like a smash cut to like. Like 4 months ago.
4 months ago. What, bro?
What? But yeah, we've been gone on a break for a little bit. We've been,
hiatus.
We've been kind of like, what should the first video back be? I don't know. But then the Mario movie came out, and we saw it over the weekend.
But
and
then
we're gonna review it. This little movie, this little project,
Super Mario Bros. Came out. And we were like, dude, the artistry of this.
We gotta like give them some like recognition. It's not like they're gonna be like the biggest box office hit in the world.
Starving artists such as Chris Pratt and Seth Rogen
and
need our support.
Yeah, nobody ever heard of Jack Black.
Okay, anyways,
but yeah, we've been kind of. I mean, I don't know how many people who like just like watch our videos regularly, aside from Jonathan, are going to be watching this video.
Our good friend Jonathan.
Yeah, shout out to Jonathan. But
shout out to Jonathan.
If you are, we've been gone for a little bit, but we're back with a review for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. We both saw it over the weekend, and we both really loved it. And yeah, that's the first thing I gotta say about this. I really love this movie.
No, wait, hold up. Wait a minute, Matthew.
Yes.
When I watched this movie, I went in there, and I didn't expect a whole lot. All I expected was for this movie to have the most mind-bogglingly expertly crafted plot ever put to film or put to screenplay. I expected there to be themes that deconstruct our modern social constructs, such as societal racism. I'm doing a bit, and it's time. The thing is, everyone, all the reviews are coming out, and everyone's like expecting this to be like. Everyone's mad that this movie isn't like the next, like, I don't know, Lord of the Rings, or like the next profound, like deep thought-provoking, like
intense plot.
This movie, it's a fun movie. I'm gonna get. This is if I had to summarize it in one sentence, a fun movie that fans of the Mario games will enjoy wholeheartedly and have a smile on their face through 90% of the runtime. Boom.
Yeah.
What more do you need? And who hasn't played Mario at some point in their life? There's like 200 Mario games. I'm willing to bet there's at least triple digits.
200 licensed
200
Mario games.
I'm not even touching on the Flash games, which that's my childhood right there. That and Wii Super Mario. But it's good. I enjoyed it.
I was surprised because it's kind of funny because I go back. Okay, I'm the kind of person, like many people, who you kind of like to say, or I kind of like to say, like, yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, like whatever, right? It doesn't matter. But anybody who like says that, you have to admit. Like whenever you see a movie that you're excited about get like 98% of Rotten Tomatoes, you're like, yo, that's so cool. So whenever I saw that this movie, I think it has like 50-something% now, but like it started out at like 48%. I was like, oh no, what happened? I expected it to be like Illumination got their hands into it too much, and that and meaning that like it was like a super obnoxious. It was just like not very good. And then I started reading the reviews, and like Timmy said, like with the bit and like everything, that like a lot of the people went after this movie for having like, I mean, there's other things, but a repeating theme in the reviews was like it's a very thin plot. It's like it was too simple, but like. One, I loved it, and two, the Mario games have very thin plots. Like, who honestly plays a Mario game and goes, "Oh man, can't wait for this story." But the thing is, this is totally an audience against critics situation because go to the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, it's 90-something%. People are really enjoying this movie. I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm just very happy to report that it was just a genuinely really fun time at the movies. The animation's gorgeous. The references are great. Chris Pratt is good as Mario. There's no issues there.
I don't understand why people were so concerned.
Yeah, I don't. There was absolutely no reason hearing it after seeing it. Honestly, like the only time I was kind of like, what, was whenever he was first announced in the cast. I was like, okay, this might not be whatever. And then as it went on, I stopped caring. And then after watching the movie, I thought he was great. He did a great job. I grew up watching like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show and just other cartoons. There were other ones beyond that. I mainly watched the Super Show and the one based on Super Mario Bros. 3. What I really like about this movie is that it's basically like a Mario Bros. Super Show movie, because it follows the exact story of the show where, like, you know, Mario and Luigi are in Brooklyn. They're plumbers. They find the warp pipe that goes to the Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario and Luigi, like, it's literally in the theme
song. The show follows it? I didn't even realize. No, I didn't realize that was the plot of the show. They just
oh my gosh, we got to watch the show. And in the theme song for the show, come and look out for commentary highlights, Super Mario Brothers Super Show episode, whatever. That's not a joke. There's two, for some reason, there's 2 theme songs in the Super Show. There's one because there's like a live action segment, and then there's a cartoon segment. For the cartoon segment, it goes,
"It's the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's the game. Found the secret warp zone while working on the drain. Lend the princess a hand in the mushroom land. Join the action with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers."
Well, first of all, they use the theme song from the Super Show. So, like, at the beginning, their plumbing which I love, their plumbing commercial, like, we're the Mario Brothers. And that's the theme song. Which again, when I saw that was like a Super Bowl commercial, and I freaked out when I saw it. And in the movie, the opening scene, this is spoilers, by the way.
The opening scene for Super Mario.
The movie is following the plot of the Super Show, which I really liked, because watching it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just like the cartoon.
We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
Jack Black. Can we talk about Jack Black?
Yeah,
as
we need to talk about Jack Black.
Best casting. I thought, like, when they first announced Jack Black as Bowser, I thought it was going to be like Kung Fu Panda with like the higher voice, like Furious 5, huh? But whoa, Master Chief,
that's a great Jack Black impression.
When Bowser sings the Peaches song,
I was just about to say that. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting the song. Well, first of all, it's Jack Black, so of course you got to have him sing. And I love what I love about the song is that with the lyrics, it has a vibe of like the directors, whoever, being like, "Yeah, Jack, we need a song," and he's just like, "I got you." He just like,
"I got you."
It totally feels like that.
Peaches,
peaches, peaches, peaches, peaches, peaches. Oh yeah. Oh.
The animation is actually like really, really good.
The animation is so great. Everything translates very well. I love all the designs and all the characters and stuff like that. And like, even just, and this kind of goes hand in hand with like references. Like, there's so many things, particularly, I was going to say, like, when a new location is introduced, like, for example, like in the opening scene in Brooklyn, there's a lot of like Nintendo references, like in the opening scene that kind of sets up that Mario and Luigi are like, oh, they're losers. They started their own plumbing company. You know, there's references to Punch-Out. There's like Pikmin decorations in the apartment that they go to fix the plumbing. There's like Star Fox in Mario's room. I think he plays Kid Icarus, which really surprised me. And, you know, like whenever Mario goes in the Mushroom Kingdom, I can't. The one that I can remember, whenever Toad's going through the mushroom, or main Toad is taking him through the Mushroom Kingdom. I know the clip is on YouTube, but I'll look at it later. But the one I remember is that there's like a place called Crazy Cap, which is a store in Mario Odyssey. And again, so much of this was me and my brother in the theater being like, "Oh, there's Crazy Cap. Oh, that's Pikmin. That's this. That's that."
Freaking out.
Again, early scene in the Punch Out Pizzeria, Luigi's ringtone is the startup sound for the GameCube. You know, like so many references that are there just to be references. But again, it's just like, I don't know. It's just so many things put in the movie that are just really, if you're a Nintendo fan, really fun to point out. Again, with like just references to the series and stuff like that. The score for this movie is amazing because it has like its own theme, but then of course, and like as I expected it to, they incorporate Mario themes in the score. So like it'll be like movies theme, and then like a little theme from Mario 3, and then a theme from Super Mario World, like integrated within. It's so, again, as a Mario fan, it was so great to hear orchestral renditions of these songs in this movie just on the big screen. It was so great. Mario gets a Tanuki outfit, and then Bowser launches a bullet bill to basically just destroy the entire Mushroom Kingdom. He hits the bullet bill, it stops right on like the flag of Peach's castle. It's like ding, and then it just like sets its sights on Mario. Mario goes through the warp pipe that goes back to Brooklyn, and then Bowser's in Brooklyn, and Bowser like rocks Mario. He like punches him into a taxi, and Mario's like
it becomes like a Mario. It becomes a Marvel movie for like 5 minutes, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's literally got the portal with all the bad guys and like the destruction of the city happening. It's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, literally destruction of New York. Literally, yeah.
Literally, yeah.
And a theme in this movie is that Mario never gives up. He's about to give up. Well, actually, I don't even know.
One of many themes.
He's like, oh man, I'm really dying out there. And then he realizes that, he has to step up and be a hero. And so he goes back out to fight. And before
be a hero. I need a hero.
yeah. I was gonna say they play a couple 80s hits in this movie. Oh my
god! When they're driving around Donkey Kong Land,
so much fun.
Gosh.
About the songs. Early in the movie, whenever No Sleep Till Brooklyn by the Beastie Boys kicked in, I look at my brother and I was like, no. And then I was like, I was in. Also, again, this is so scattered, I apologize, but basically, before we get to
apologizing to the viewers.
Before yeah, it's okay, man. Never mind. But again, going back to them just having like references and stuff like that, there's a lot of gags just in reference to the Mario series. Like, for example, there's a lot of like side-scrolling gags, like early on, again, when No Sleep Till Brooklyn kicks in, and Mario and Luigi are running through Brooklyn. It goes like side-scroll for a little bit. They're like running through like construction, and then they like make it to the end of like a block, and then like I think there's like a pizza place or like some fast food place that's like a brick building that looks like the original castle at the end of the first couple levels in the original Mario, like stuff like that. But anyways, I really like the way that they did that, and the way that they integrated different ideas and just stuff from the games, like the way that they integrated items even, and different things like Peach's training course.
That was like a Mario level. It was so cool. Yeah, like it looked like a Mario level.
They had like the little platforms and stuff like that. The way that they like still included like the bricks and like the platforms, and just had like platforming elements. Funnily enough,
I like the way they included them to include the brick things so much.
Oh, okay, so these bricks are just floating here?
Random things, but just a lot of fun to include. But basically, at the end, Mario and Luigi gets his hero moment.
Oh yeah.
They both together. I like that they both together grabbed the Power Star and took down Bowser.
Oh my god!
Because Super Mario Brothers, they were both able to pitch in and help defeat the threat, and they defeat Bowser how you beat him in Mario 64 by grabbing him by the tail and spinning him. I thought that was a lot of fun too.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but. I haven't played that one.
Overall, I thought that it was just a really fun time. I really enjoyed all of the cast. Really, I thought they all did a good job. It was just an all-around fun time, and that's all I needed it to be. And there's something about just a nice hour 30-minute animated movie based on something that really makes me happy, that made me happy, that just made it an all-around good time, and I just really enjoyed this movie.
This is a fun movie.
Yeah,
it's good to talk about a fun movie for once. Good movie. Fun time. Just watch it. Just go watch it.
Also, did you stay to the end for the end credits scene?
I did not. Explain it to me, please. Is it Yoshi?
It's Yoshi. Yeah, there's a Yoshi egg in the sewers. It cracks open, and then screen cuts to black, and then you hear Yoshi, and everybody in our theater was like, yeah. Everybody.
I love the idea of them seeing obviously like the Yoshi egg from the game.
Yeah, right.
Waiting with bated breath. It cuts to black. Yoshi. Everyone's like, oh, no way, dude,
literally, it showed the Yoshi egg, and there's like a like a kind of like a low
wait,
cut to black Yoshi, and everybody's like, yeah,
let's go.
Okay, so this is a pretty scattered thing, but there was a lot to say about this movie. General consensus: I really enjoyed it. If you like Mario, you're gonna like this movie, and yeah, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we forgot to rate this movie somehow, but if I had to rate it on my own, I would give it a generous 8 out of 10. Yeah, that's it. I enjoyed the movie. Bye.
Toad in this movie kind of gave me Samwise Gamgee vibes with his frying pan.
With the frying pan.
Whenever he started cooking, I was like, oh.
For those toads, mister.
What is this place?
Frodo!
I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to.